Alright, so you want to know how to instantly change your mood. Today we're going to go deep on this topic, and it's going to be a very live demonstration. I want you guys to do this with me. If you do this with me, you are going to change your state immediately. And we start right now. So, what do? We breathe, but not just any type of breathing. We want to be breathing so deeply our stomach is protruding. We want to be breathing so deeply everything inside of us starts feeling tingly. We start feeling lightheaded. We want to breathe so deeply that we can't control it. It's just amazing. And let's get started right now. If you breathe that deeply for that long, I'm telling you, you can't help but put a smile on your face. Your body start feeling all amazing. You gotta understand that in order for you to change how you feel, you have to change how you are. You need to change your physiology. And the way we go about changing our physiology is by engaging it in ways that maybe is a little comfortable. I mean, you gotta understand that the human body functions very calculated. You gotta understand that breathing is the superpower to all human beings. Why is it that when you run, you're forced to breathe deeper? You're forced to breathe deeper because if you didn't, you would just collapse. You would just die because your body needs oxygen to be able to sustain that amount of running. But then when you are in a bad state, when you're in a mood, when you are in a state of being that you don't want to be in, and you want to instantly change that state, the best way to go about doing that is by breathing in as deep for as long as possible. Because all the oxygen is surplus in your body. Without you running, without you going on a run, having that oxygen surplus inside your body, you could use that as energy to shift your state of consciousness. By you shifting your physiology, you'll be shifting your state of consciousness. And there's doing that breathing, doing that deep breathing will really help you achieve that shift in state of consciousness. But for you to sustain that state of consciousness shift, so deep breathing will allow your physiology to shift your state of consciousness. But to sustain that state of consciousness shift, the best way to go about that is to immediately think about something you're grateful for. When you choose to think about something you're grateful for, when you are in a new changed state, it's hard to go back to feelings of hurt, dismay, whatever you were going through. But I know that all the time it's not going to be happy all the time. Everything can't be great all the time. I understand this. But by doing this breathing method, not only are you shifting your state of consciousness, but you are allowing yourself to tune into a reality where you are in charge. Because, when someone else gives you emotions, emotions are just energy in motion. So when you choose to take someone else's emotion and sit front roller coaster seat of their roller coaster ride, you go on a whole bunch of different loop-de-loops, and you are just on their emotional tirade. Or if something just impacted you, something that you just consumed just impacted you, and it's like, dang, and you immediately want a state shift, taking that surplus of oxygen, breathe in more oxygen than you're exhaling. You want to make sure that you are retaining a lot of oxygen, because that is going to allow you to have that physiology shift, that if done properly, you will put a smile on your face. And then if you want to sustain that smile, just think about something you're grateful for. Because please understand that whatever problems you're going through right now, there is someone on earth right now, this moment that is going through something 15,000 times, a million times worse than you. And you want to make sure that you aren't, you don't, if you're able to understand this video right now, you are blessed. Your brain functions properly. There's some people on earth that their brains don't function properly. They don't have arms. They don't have legs. They don't have the things that you have. And we need to remember this. When we are feeling bad, when we're not in our greatest states of being, we need to fully comprehend the idea that no matter what, we are blessed. The fact that you are consuming this video right now, your soul is ready. Your soul is ready to take charge of your state of consciousness. And you want to make sure that you are fully in control of your state of consciousness. And the best way to go about doing that, is to take over your physiology. If you're hunched over and stuff like that, like you're not gonna feel good. You're gonna feel bad. If you're sitting up straight, if you walk into a room with your head up, like immediately, your body is just like, no matter what, if you are in a bad state, just changing your physiology, changing the way that you are physically maneuvering with your body, changing the way that you are breathing, instead of being autonomic with your breathing, just automatic breathing, tuning into deep breathing because you need it. Just doing that by consciously taking those efforts, your soul is taking control of your consciousness, because you are choosing to engage your physiology in ways that only allow you to enjoy this life, because we're not going to be here forever. So, and it's not all about enjoying all the time either, but we're not going to be here forever. So if shit hits the fan and everything's not dandy right now, that's cool. But you want to try your best to get back into a state of being that allows you to be your greatest version. And that's definitely not depressed. That's definitely not sad all the time. And if you want to instantly shift that, just rewind this video and start it again from the beginning and watch it and breathe with me. Because if you breathe with me, I promise you, your shift of consciousness will occur. And then if you want to sustain that, tune into something you're tune into something you're grateful for. Gratitude. Because gratitude is the only attitude that'll help you shift whatever sadness, depression, poverty, whatever mindset that you're going through right now, into a state of consciousness of, yes, there is a future where things are better because I am grateful for what is given to me. And I hope I really shed light on that. On this channel, we really dive deep on topics that help you become your greatest version. There's a whole bunch of different things like this breathing method today, a whole bunch of different topics, ideas, foods, everything that has to do with you becoming your greatest version. If you're interested in content like that, feel free to subscribe below. And I absolutely love you guys for sticking around for this long. I hope to see you in the next one. Stay well.